Oh, anybody heard from Frank Knox lately? Huh? Anybody? Anybody seen Frank Knox lately? Huh? Where's Frank Knox? Knock, knock, knock. Frank Knox. Knock, knock, knock. Where you at? Huh? Yeah, you haven't said much of anything since it got announced that you have to face at Madison Square Garden. ECW. Extreme Chaos Wrestling presents Fallout. Yeah, the fallout of that announcement is you have to face Big Bad Bill Walker. And you've been really silent ever since then. And you know what? Stay silent. Because if you even bother to show up, if you have the balls to show up, I'm going to make sure you stay silent. You understand that? I'm gonna step into the ring and pop you right in your fucking mouth before you can even start running that mouth. You got me? Yeah, I said that. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Is you're gonna get your ass kicked, Frank Knox. You know what your best bet? You know what? While you're sitting at home, kicking the dog around, beating your wife, maybe yelling at the neighborhood kid who delivers the newspaper every day, being a tough guy over there. Just remember one thing. You step in the ring here in ECW and you're facing a guy like me, you ain't gonna be no tough guy, motherfucker. You are not gonna be a tough guy at all. You're gonna face a real tough guy right here. This tough guy is gonna make sure that you on your best day and my worst day, you can't beat me any day. You got that? You can't beat me any day, let alone the day that we have to face each other in Madison Square Garden. The most well-known arena in the United States, and your punk ass probably should do the smart thing and stay home. Stay home. Because if you show up, you're gonna get beat up. Bottom line, I'm gonna beat you up, and I'm gonna take your credibility, I'm gonna take your reputation, and I said it before, I'm gonna take your fucking motorcycle. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And you know there's not a damn thing you can do about it because you haven't said anything about it. You haven't said one word to say that I can't do it. You know why? Because deep down inside, in your heart and in your soul, you know you are outclassed. You are outmatched. You are outclassed. And you will not stand a chance, not one chance, of defeating Big Bad Bill Walker when we step into the ring at ECW's Fallout. Not gonna happen. The only thing that's gonna happen is if you even bother to show up. After you get beat up, is I'm gonna have me a brand new motorcycle to ride home with. That's your motorcycle. I'm gonna take it. It's like I'm gonna take you to the extreme and I'm gonna take your motorcycle home. And if you bring your old lady with you, I might take her to the hotel room. Hell, from what I heard, for $20, anybody can take her to a hotel room. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said that. You gonna do something about it? Of course not. You know you can't do nothing about it. You don't have what it takes to do anything about it. All you have what it takes to do is sit there and take the verbal abuse that I'm giving you right now and take the physical abuse I'm going to give you when we step in the ring at Madison Square Garden. That's all you have what it takes to do. That's it. You do not have the skill level to face me. You don't have the talent level. You don't have the knowledge I do. You have nothing going in for you right now. Your best bet is just come to the ring, give me the key to the motorcycle and hand me some money and pay me off. And then you can go fuck off. Because if you even think that you stood a chance against him, you'd be saying something right now. You'd be saying, Bill Walker, you ain't gonna take my motorcycle. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. But no, you're sitting at home, hiding behind the windows, curtains all closed up, shade rolled down, doors and windows locked up. Yeah, we know what Frank Knox is all about. Frank Knox is all about fallout. And the only fallout you're gonna have Frank Knox, is when I knock you out and you fall out of the ring like a drunk at bar time. That's right, like a drunk at the bar at closing time. That's all. That's the only fallout you're gonna have. Because you sure as hell are not gonna be able to beat me in the ring, especially in Madison Square Garden. I'm coming in there holding this belt right here. The longest reigning New England heavyweight wrestling champion in the history of New England wrestling. And all you got going for you? Not a fucking thing, really, from what I hear. You got nothing. It doesn't matter who you've beaten before. It doesn't matter what titles you won before. You've got to step inside the ring with a guy who is a ring master, who has learned from the masters and has become a master. And at the end of the day, I will be your master. That's right. And you won't be nothing but my bitch. That's right. Frank Knox. That'll be your new nickname after I beat you 1, 2, 3. Or as you tap the ref. Oh, make him stop, ref. Make him let go, ref. Oh, God, he's hurting me, ref. He's hurting me. You're going to be my bitch. That's going to be your new name. Frank the Bitch Knox. That's going to be you. And when you get beat by Big Bad Bill Walker. So, Extreme Chaos Wrestling. The man who can bring more chaos to any and all groups than anybody on that fucking roster in ECW is coming for his debut at Madison Square Garden right there in New York City. New York City. Not a better place in the world to make my debut in the biggest, most well-known arena in the world to beat a punk ass by the name of Frank the Bitch Knox. You will be the first victim on a long list of victims on my way up to the top of ECW. Hell, them 4 guys in the fucking Fatal 4-Way, you keep an eye on this opening match, because what you see in this opening match against Frank Knox is exactly what's going to happen to you when you step in the ring against me, and I go ahead and walk right through all of you. You guys, after you win that fucking title, you might as well come on down to the locker room and just hand me the title and say, yes, Mr. Walker, you are the better man than all of us here. You are the tough guy here. You are the man who can beat all of us here. Like that. Because if I have to come and take that title from you, all I have to do is just come down to the ring after I beat Frank Knox, go a couple bitch slaps here, a punch slap there, and I can be champion. Because there isn't anybody on this roster who can beat me. I haven't seen anybody who can beat me here. And Frank Knox, especially you. You especially, you sorry sack of shit. You cannot beat me. And you're going to have a chance to beat me. But your best bet is to just stay home, beat the wife up, and be a tough guy there. Because if you come to Madison Square Garden, you're going to find out that the tough guy isn't you sitting home kicking your kids' toys around. It's this guy right here who's going to beat your ass, whip your ass, and probably squeeze your wife's ass if she even shows up too. I'm going to take your reputation, like I said. I'm going to take your credibility. I'm going to take your fucking motorcycle if you even have the guts to show up. But you know what? Your best bet? Stay home. Because the reputation that you'll save is definitely your own.